What's up, guys? It's Josh the Ace Gamer, and you may be wondering right now why there's not a Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay commentary in the background of my voice on this video, what have you, and that is because this game is called Crysis 2, and you may be wondering, what is Crysis 2? Why? We want Call of Duty. Why do we have Crysis 2? I don't even know what Crysis 2 is. Or you may be wondering, Crysis 2, I don't like this game. I've never played it, but I don't like it because it's not Call of Duty. Well, in that case, as I point my finger towards the laptop screen where nobody actually is, then I suggest that you watch this video because coming from a huge Call of Duty freak who has defended Call of Duty against numerous other first-person shooters, not recently, but in the past, I love this game. I would rate it 10 out of 10. I think it is so much better than Black Ops. It is so awesome, and it is so epic. First off, it just looks gorgeous. I mean, you just gotta look at this game and be like, wow, that looks beautiful. And a really cool voice like that, too. I'm actually using Audacity right now, and that looks pretty cool on the timeline there. It's all like forky and never mind. Back to the thing. Regardless, the game just looks beautiful. You can't argue with that. It just looks simply beautiful. I think it's with CryEngine 3. I believe it runs at 60 frames per second. I was getting 60 frames per second while I was playing it. So correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm just misreading my thing here on my laptop, but I think it runs at 60 frames. So. Even if it doesn't, it still looks pretty gorgeous. It looks definitely better than any Call of Duty I know. I'd rank it right up there with, Uncharted and Killzone. But I'd say this game would have to take it because it just looks so much better. Really, in terms of, you might be thinking, well, it's kind of like Halo because it's in the future, and you guys have like these shoot things on. I don't like it. And, well, I say to that, well, it is in that futuristic shooter genre, just like Halo. You do have a nano suit, which I'm probably not going to be able to explain to you. You're going to have to buy the game and find out for yourself or do some research. But it is in the futuristic shooter genre, but that genre is so, I don't know, it's just something about it. You can take a game in that genre and make it so awesome to where it beats out like Modern Warfare 3 probably. I'll be playing this game way past the release of Modern Warfare 3. I'll be playing Crysis and Black Ops up until the release of Modern Warfare 3. I'll be playing Modern Warfare 3 and Crysis from there on out, probably. And because this game is just so awesome. I mean, I've only leveled it up like 15 times, and I'm already in love with this game. You'll have moments where you're like, what did I do wrong? How could I have died there? And, there will be lots of headaches to get kills. You might be thinking, well, why are you uploading a gameplay with such a low score? It takes a lot more skill to get kills in Crysis. I had just gotten off a Black Ops session, so I think I've gotten like 20 kills as my max so far. I would consider that pretty awesome. 20 kills in Crysis. That's about half of the team instant action, which is like a TDM game mode of the score limit. The score limit's only 50. And so yeah, that just kind of tells you it's a little bit slower. It's not as quick-paced individual. It takes lots of teamwork to win. We do lose this game, even though I do pretty well. We do lose this game because the enemy team, was better slightly. I think we only lost by 2 points or 2 kills or something. But most of my people went negative or broke even. So I'm not sure what the issue is there. I did good, so I think it's a pretty good game. You will need to, once you hit level 14, unless you're already if you've already got like a 5 KDR, then okay, whatever. But if you don't, which the majority of you won't, you're gonna want to buy a weapon known as the Feline. It's a submachine gun, and you will be set. You will be set. I got to 15, purchased that, never used the Scar class that I have again, and it's pretty awesome. I'd say it's pretty awesome. It's it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. It's not a UMP overpowered like you're dead, but it's clearly the best gun in the game for at least people of my level, which is rank 15 out of, I believe there are 50 ranks in this game. So, or 45 or 50, something like that. There's no prestige, so if you're like, well, is there prestige? No prestige, no. But it'll take you so long to level up because, you know, you're not going to be getting tons and tons and tons of kills. It'll take you so long to level up. You might be able to go through like 3 prestiges in that time, I'd say, to get to actually figure out what you're doing, get up to the top level, top rank, and get everything that you want unlocked. Pretty much your suit has 3 modes: power, armor, and stealth. Power is activated whenever you are running, sprinting, jumping. Power sliding, which is like if you hit as if you're going for a dolphin dive in Black Ops, you will power slide. And you can shoot while power sliding. You can power slide under cars, trucks, what have you, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Stealth makes you near invisible, especially at long range. If you're in stealth mode, when you go behind somebody and stab them, it will break their neck in a pretty stealthy fashion, or stab them in the neck in a pretty stealthy fashion. And armor, it activates something in your suit that makes you walk a little bit slower, but you will take 30% less damage. So it's gonna help you win some gunfights, but you know, just a little bit, but not a lot. 30% really isn't that much. I think the game gives you a pretty high multiplier to the head, I'm sure. It actually does penalize you for shooting somebody in the feet. So, because this is a PC-made game, so you're gonna be able to shoot high, and for those of us on console, that's quite difficult. I haven't run into tons and tons and tons of difficulty doing that at close range, medium range, but at long range, to keep a steady beat on somebody, I think there's actually some idle sway with even assault rifles. So, at long range, you're gonna have some trouble. You're gonna have to move in probably just a little bit, and yeah, so I've only leveled up to rank 15. I'm still trying to unlock all the weapons. The snipers in this game really do dominate long-range play, simply because really nothing can reach that far on the map, along the map, especially on very linear maps. Just forget about this. It's snipers all the way. You have to constantly be behind cover because of snipers. They're really not that good, in my opinion. They're not the best. They could have been better, but they're not the best. Regardless. Also, a couple negative things here I'm going into. There's really a lack of weapons. Your choices are pretty limited. Not that you'll really need any, but if you don't really feel a groove with the feline, or the scar, or when you get up into higher levels, the cable through the X43 mic or whatever it is, well, you're pretty much out of options unless you want to use some of the inferior rifles and submachine guns. So, not to scare you or anything, be like, oh my god, I have to do good with these guns. Well, they're pretty good guns, so, well, regardless, it's like if you couldn't do good with a UMP suppressed Modern Warfare 2. It's pretty simple. Let's see here. Trying to think. Oh, you've got 3 kill streaks like in COD 4, 3, 5, 7. You can't change them, but they do change per map. I believe on this map, the 7 kill streak is like pretty much an attack helicopter. 5 kill streak is pretty much a buffed version of the mortar team. Your 3 kill streak always stays a UAV, but on certain maps, like ones where you're fighting all just inside a building, they can change to nanosuit jammer, where it disrupts nanosuit abilities near it. Radar jammer, those both are for 5 kill streak, and then for 7 kill streak, I believe it is just maximum nanosuit, which pretty much you're constantly in armor mode. You have no speed negative thing, so you run and sprint as usual while in armor mode, and your suit energy, which is kind of like your stamina, and it drains whenever you're sprinting in armor mode, in stealth mode, doing whatever that requires, that enters you into one of the suit modules that drains, and pretty much that doesn't drain at all, so you're pretty much a walking tank most of the time. I think your armor ability is buffed too. I've only gotten it a couple times, so I really don't know, but you're pretty much unstoppable. Let's just say that it's really fun when you get one of those to use. You're just this walking tank, and you're like, you want to try and stop me? Well, that's okay, buddy, because they ain't gonna happen. I'm just gonna repeatedly step on your face and kick you, and then it'll run out, you'll be far behind enemy lines, and you'll probably get spanked. But by that time, if you use it on the next life, you'll probably already be back at 7 kills, which is probably the smart thing to do, because once you get one of those, it's really, really easy to rack up kills, really, really easy to get another one. And yeah, I think the gameplay is coming to an end here. We do lose the game, unfortunately, because it is a really, 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 really important to have a good team effort. I did probably pretty good here, and we lose the game. So what you're gonna do? I saw one of my videos got 200 plus views and 220 likes. If we could have that happen with this video again, that would be absolutely epic. I would buy you all a new McLaren F1 with a pet tiger, complete with trainer and Mike Tyson clones, but I do not have the money, and that was quite random. That's pretty much it, guys. Please give the video a like rating. Remember the McLaren F1 Mike Tyson deal. Don't forget about that. Be sure to comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.